Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We got more things with primals. Whether it's going to be another fight or not, we were about to find out. It's an unlocking kind of thing, so I'm expecting it to be. What do you got for me, Arianka? Primal Awakening. Speak to us regarding the unidentified primal. Interesting. When the century moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new primal had roused, the portents gave us to believe, one whose identity yet lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, 3 primals have since been vanquished. As each returned to the aether, it was observed that tremors, foreshadowing this fourth, grew in strength and frequency both. The being doth quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon the land. Yet even as we pondered a course of action, a benevolent soul did arise, one who would forestall this threat. Though she be tender in years, she is true of heart and steadfast of resolve. She would solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it. Lest thou wonder, this maiden is of our order. Thus did the antecedent straightways consent that thou shouldest assist her howsoever thou mayest. As soon as thou art able, hie thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner doth await thee even now. Thou shalt for a certainty find her visage strikingly familiar. Okay. Mysterious. And the other one here too. Primal Nature. Beseeches your aid in solving the resurgent mystery of the primals. This looks like a cutscene. Alright. Look at the size of this bow. Of all my tasks, the one by which I am most keenly vexed is the never-ending journey into the heart of the primal's true nature. Each door I find fling wide leadeth me with inevitable anguish to another such confounding portal. It is in these lands that the keys to the knowledge I seek are found. Many seasons did I toil to fashion a net across this vast realm, a net that catcheth not fish, but nuggets of wisdom more valuable than gold. Much have I learned, but the essence of the primals is ever shifting. No dusty tome doth capture, in ink, what these terrible beings are now become. Thus must I presume to unsheath the blade born of light. Thine is the strength that shattereth the stoutest barriers, and doth pierce that which obfuscates the impotent gaze of ordinary men. We have not the luxury of time required for my measured scholarly pace. For the adder's nest is astir, hissing with the news of Gruda's return. Her winds have grown ever more violent, ever more destructive. What lieth behind the sun waxing of power? The answer may well prove a vital piece of the puzzle of the primal's existence. Mine eyes perceive a looming wall of strife, poised to crash down upon our cities with unrestrained fury. For the nonce, you must pacify the Lady of the Vortex. Again? A third time? Swiftly now, to the Adder's Nest. High Serpent Commander Hulo will have such details as thou needest to proceed. Shall wait thee at the Waking Sands, and pray for thy success. Okay. Quest accepted. Look into that. We'll start by going to Wineport, though. Boop. Teleport. Stupid people. Anyways. I'd like to see what that's about. If it's just repeatable quests, we probably won't worry about it. And if we were to do those same boss fights again, we would do the one with the highest reward, which was Titan. So get more of those. It was level 80. Not even level 80, item level. Something like that. We're only level 50. 52 technically, but close enough. Alright. Here it is. I'll see. It's been a while since they went off and did other things. Like they said. It has been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother, Afanad, took the liberty of introducing us when we first and last we met. But for the sake of propriety, I'll say I thank you for coming. I have heard much and more of your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain, and his ultimate weapon destroyed. You are possessed of great strength and courage, that much is plain. Shall have need of one such as you, if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. Indeed. As you may be aware, the violence of Talmud's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the aetheric currents, creating vast confluences of aether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of subterranean caverns at key points of stress. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occidens, and extends to only the gods know where. Despite appearances, Castrum Occidens is as much a research facility as it is a fortress. Gaius von Belzar chose the site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. As he went about vanquishing the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the aether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have felled Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waveforms emanated from deep within the aforementioned stronghold. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations, and have such been given to understand that this phenomenon bears a disquieting similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed, and he vanished together with his foe. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, of grandfather's fate, and of the metamorphosis that swept across the land. In casting light upon these mysteries, we'll find a way to cure what ails this world. It's my belief that the answers I seek lie hid within the depths of the cavern. I would have you accompany me on my expedition to find them, Arctic. Sounds interesting. If truth be told, I'm not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters alone. I am not blind to my limitations. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. So that I would find a way to restore peace to Eorzea. If you desire the self-same, then aid me, and as you aided my brother and the Scions. Fair enough. I am in your debt. You're a man of action, and I sense we will accomplish much together. Let us not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Occidens straddles the cavern I wish to explore. If I am to have a hope of reaching it alive, you should infiltrate the stronghold first and locate a path into the depths. Once you have done so, pray report your success to Storm Private Jabroka. You may consider her my assistant here in Wineport. I have every faith you will not fail me. 12 speed your way, Arctic. Okay. We talking check it out, or are we talking do the dungeon again? Fight your way through Castrum Occidens. It's right here. It's Wineport's right here. We're right here. We're underneath the Aetherite. Let's go over that way, see if that's something we just do. It's a whole big thing over here. I mean, our solution is you just fly over the walls and go wherever you want to go. That's not the typical solution, of course. Over here. Observatory Saint Gate. This big guy. Just open up the side gate. Don't mind me, Vanguard guy. I'm just here, opening the gate. Fight your way through. You totally can. Alright. I mean, what? I guess it's down here. This is the cavern section. Okay. Report to... back over this way. Alright. I mean, with the choice of fight or flight, we chose flight this time. We flew our way in there. When it works, it works. There you go. Storm Private. Ew. I've been expecting you, Arctic. By your coming, I take it you have successfully located the cavern entrance inside Castrum Ostens. Well, it's kind of outside. You just fly over there, but yeah. So that's where it's to be found. Marvelous. Oh, but allow me to properly introduce myself. Jabroka is my name, and it's my honor to serve Lady Elsa. Though, for reasons of convenience, at present I also serve the Maelstrom. This uniform accords me certain privileges, you see. In particular, ready access to the Maelstrom's regional scouting reports. They provide a wealth of local knowledge, including information on secret passages. But enough about me. I shall notify Lady Elsa of your discovery, that she may prepare for the expedition. Though I don't doubt your abilities, none can say what dangers lurk beneath Castrum Occidens. For my lady's sake as well as your own, please spare neither preparation nor caution. Pray choose your companions well. I'm going to choose them randomly through an interface. Do we find her? The Binding Coil of Bahamut, now accessible. Interesting. So, I don't think anything new is ever going to be in the duty support at this point. That's some of the casterns here. In a future update, they say. Yeah. Anywho. What are we talking? Full dungeon? Higher level than anything else? That was... Keep for serious. Enter a deep craft. Is it a single situation? That was a big keep. Earth's Fount. The naval. Oh yeah. What did we unlock? A raid? Oh wow. Okay. That's a raid unlock is what that was. Oh no. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 requires item level 82. 77. 70. 73 for some reason. And 70. Oh no. It's only 8 people still. We got 77 on the archer here. For only an entire raid for only 10 tombstones. I've got my doubts on that. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. A 5-part raid situation. Oh no. We can at least look at it. I don't know if I want to really deal with that right now, honestly. It's all 1 to 8 players. I mean, the other things were... I've got other things that are 8-player. That's how challenging it is. Level 50, sync to 50. Situated upon Valbrand, Castrum Occidens is more akin to a research facility than a fortress. Even before its first pillar was driven into the ground, and just Gaius van Belzar had ordered his people to probe the fragment of Dalmud which fell at that precise location. The impact resulted in the creation of vast caverns pervaded by corrupted crystals. Though unknown dangers lie in wait within, you must brave them all if you're to learn the truth of the calamity. That's a pretty good hook. It's looking absolutely wild in there. What would happen if we tried to do turn 1? Average wait time 28 minutes. That is extensive. Lots of times, things have said average wait time 30 minutes or almost 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes. Really means probably not going to happen. While we wait on looking at that, I'm going to go over to here. Let's just look at this quest. Primal Nature. Base reward is some money. We get some potions. Or a tiny bit of money. I guess it's just talking to the next person. We'll go there for right now. I don't know if we... I mean, the requirements for it are not particularly higher. We've got the quote-unquote item level requirements, so in theory possible. In theory. Or just get carried a whole bunch of stuff. It'd be interesting if it was more than 8 people. Since there's other things that are 8 people, not technically raids. I guess a lot of the 8 people things have been pretty self-contained and simple. So this could be a larger encounter. I've already got 2 healers ready to go. They are on the ball. This could be a situation where this takes long times for things to pop up. Now wait for things to spawn in. So we need to get the seals up to 6,000 for the next one. We're getting there. Still running. You can see right through that hammer. You know that. And Sergeant Sinton. My reduce from your stern expression, you have heard the disturbing news. Garuda returns once more to plague our nightmares. I fear this incarnation of the lady is more tempestuous than aught we have yet witnessed. Prepare to face this rolling storm, and I'll brief you on what must be done. Select a reward. Restores some health, MP, or this high elixir. Restores up to 24% of HP, 1920 max. Recaster at 48 seconds, recaster at 5 minutes. We need some more good potions here, too. Could possibly buy these from shops. Would be a bad idea. Or money. Well, let's take the potions. Alright. Is it? What is this? Garuda Hard +2 mode? Gale Force Warning. Oh, 1,700 seals, though. You're really showing me what I want to see here right now. Commander Marcel, hello. It was just to send you against the latest incarnation of Garuda. We first learned of Garuda's return when the Primal fell upon the Blue Badgers as they sought to construct a new watchspire. The devastation was absolute. According to the report of one of the surviving engineers, Garuda invoked the most horrific gale with but a gesture of her taloned hand. The powerful winds tore apart the half-built tower, crushing the workers and scattering their broken bodies like dolls. By all accounts, it appears the Lady of the Vortex is grown stronger with this summoning, which must be stopped before the casualties are allowed to pile any higher. As you might imagine, the Ixal, eager to please their bloodthirsty goddess, are engaging our troops on every front. I have not the soldiers to spare for a primal hunting expedition. Thus I send word to the Scions to beg the aid of proven champions. You and your companions are our best hope of freeing Gridania from this rampaging fiend. I ask that you confront Garuda in her customary domain, the Howling Eye. Such a titanic conflict is best confined to XIV lands. Wouldn't you agree? But I imagine the Birdmen have since made adjustments to their crystal. The Beastman Aetherite found within Nanaland remains the surest means of entry. May the 12 strengthen your arm, Sergeant Sin. That's accepted. That's completed. Reattuned to the Aetherite in Nanaland. Open up another portal to go to hard mode 2. See what the requirements for this would be. Wild stuff out here. Wild stuff. How many levels can we make here? And if it's anything like the previous primal fights, it's just going to be the same situation again here. So the question is there another primal down in the hole here? Seems possible. It's connected to something. And problematic. Let's reattune to this again. Fly over the mountains? You betcha. Huh. It seems like a lot of these quests don't assume you can fly. So, flying mounts might have been added later. Which is pretty funny. Alright, here is the entrance to old version. See if this opens up another slightly different portal. Zoom it again. We got a whole cutscene for this. Oh, look at these guys. I got a giant bow. You better watch out. I really don't know how effective that crazy shield portion really is. The Howling Eye Extreme, now accessible. Wild. Confirm Garuda in Howling Eye Extreme. Oh boy. We are unlocking things. How is this available now? I don't know the lock on it. Easy. Whatever. Yeah. Howling Eye Extreme. High-end trials of Realm Reborn. Oh, we're getting into things we shouldn't be messing with at this point. Attacked by the Primal Garuda has annihilated an entire twin-header brigade, with the sole survivor left to tell a tale rich with terror and misery. Garuda's powers are far greater than they should be, with a few options and all but one of them almost certain failures. There the twin adder turns to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, so they may summon a warrior of light. 8 people. Average eye level 65. That seem right? What was the levels for these previous ones? Well, 49, 52, 57, 65. I think we've technically done things with higher requirements than 65. Not Earth Spawn, that's 95. Everybody does that, apparently. Battle here was 90. That wasn't too bad. That was 80. Other battle, 50. High-end trials and raids. Ah. It's definitely something here. It's definitely something. The waiting time is still a long time until that. If it's going to be a similar amount for this, I'm assuming, obviously, that there's going to be the Bowl of Embers Extreme and the Naval Extreme, and then 4 more levels of this raid. There's a lot of waiting right now. Kinda just want to get on with it at this point. This is definitely something we could continue to pursue when we feel like it. High-end trials and raids might be a little bit much right now, honestly. We've done enough dungeons for the immediate time being. It's been quite a bit. So I suppose could move on. Do the moving on. We haven't made much progress in more people joining this year. Interesting that there's a surplus of healers currently. Not if that really means too much. That does finish all of the other quests that were in here. Again, by the looks of things, there's going to be coming back here 2 more times for the other primal those and primal that. Who's just hanging out? It's also a matter of current time available. I think we'd be better served moving on. A little bit of a time crunch right now. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how many people are actually queuing for it, not just in this group it's made for us. The average wait time gives some information, but it's long enough that there's a very good chance it could go extreme amounts. So I think, for right now, it's probably in our best interest to not do this. Raids. Only 10 of these. We need to see if we can get some stuff from this. Or if we just get into higher level content, this becomes not a problem. Just immediately over level everything. Level synced stuff. Yep. Alright. We're going to withdraw from that for right now. It's available if we wanted to. And we'll hold off on this for now. We got the secret puzzle quest mystery. The bow that we no longer need because we have this bow that's just as good. Raids and high level raids and extremes. I don't know about all that right now. I think we just move on. Well, that's gonna be an entire thing. And also those just a heap of quests once we actually get to Mordana. So I think we will just save that for next time. Goodbye.